Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Hannah, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make some homemade pizza dough, and I will also show you how we make our sauce for it. So to start off, I am going to be making our pizza dough here in our KitchenAid. But you can totally do this without a KitchenAid. I just have it and it always sits on the counter. The bowl's clean, so I'm just going to use it today. But you can do this by hand. So for the ingredients, you will need some water, warm water, salt, sugar, olive oil, one of these little active dry yeast package. This is just the Great Value brand, and some bread flour. Alright, so we're going to get into mixing this dough up. Alright, first we're going to add in our warm water. This is 2 1/4 cups of warm water. We're going to add those in, or add that into our bowl right now. Okay. Next we are going to add in tablespoon of sugar. This is just regular old white granulated sugar. Next is the active dry yeast. This will be a tablespoon, and if you get these little packages, just these little ones, then it should come out to be a full tablespoon. Yeah. So 1 package of these equals 1 tablespoon. Now we can mix this up a little bit. I'm just going to use my measuring spoon. Just going to mix it up a little bit. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 1, 2. 1 tablespoon of salt. Go ahead and add that in. Next is our bread flour. This is just unbleached bread flour, and you want to start off with the smallest amount. You're going to need approximately, like, I'm going to say like 5 cups, but we're going to start off with a small amount, get it mixed in, and keep adding just a little bit at a time until we get it to the consistency that we need. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add in some more flour. That was 2 cups, or I put in the 1st cup and I put in the 2nd cup. I'm going to go ahead and add in a 3rd cup. I just made a mess. Okay, that'll be 3 cups total that we have in here right now. I'm just going to go in and scrape down the sides. Make sure I get all the flour incorporated in. Flour. This will be our 4th cup we've added in. what our dough is looking like now. It's still going to be pretty sticky, as you can see. So we need to add in a little bit more flour. As you can see, I'm just adding just a little bit at a time. Alright, so I've got out a bag holder, and I can link the bag holders I have. It came with I feel like 5 or 6 of them in a pack off Amazon. I can link those down below for you in case you're interested in them. They are super handy. Hold your bag up so you can put stuff in without having to put your dirty hands all over the bag or anything. And I've also got out a bowl because I'm gonna probably make one for our supper tonight. So I've got our bag out to put, probably put it in the freezer because I'm not sure when I'll make it again. And you're gonna want to take your olive oil, put a little bit inside your container, whether it be the bowl or the bag. Put some in the bowl, and now I'm going to put some in the bag, just kind of try to get it all over, but you don't need a whole lot. Alright, now I am going to just flour my hands up really well so I can get this dough out of the bowl without it just sticking all over my hands. Now this amount of dough can make 4 decent sized pizzas, but for my family, we are a family of 5 and we love pizza. So I have to usually, if I divide it up into 4, oh gosh, I usually end up having to make 2 at a time. So instead, I am just going to divide it into 2 equal balls. These do freeze really well. I've got this one here in the bag that I'm going to put in the freezer. And then I've got my one in my bowl that I'm going to use for supper tonight. Alright, now on to the pizza sauce. Normally I use a can of crushed tomatoes, but apparently I don't have any, so instead I'm going to try this Italian style great value stewed tomatoes, and we'll try that out. I've never used them to make pizza sauce, but we'll try it, see how it goes. So I'm just going to open this can up, pour the full can in there. Oh, these are big chunks. So since these are big chunks of tomatoes, I'm just gonna actually pour this into my little mini food, into my little food chopper thing. If I can get it locked in there. Okay, I'm gonna pour them in there. I've got all the tomatoes out and put them in my food chopper. Now I'm just going to try to chop these up to make them a little bit smaller. And sometimes if I don't have the canned tomatoes, I will go ahead and use like a jar of spaghetti sauce. It's not as good, but it still works, still good. This way it's just a little bit better. Tomatoes that I chopped up back into my measuring cup. Now I'm just going to add in a little bit of olive oil. I don't measure, like, hardly at all. I just eyeball everything and go with it. So just a little splash of olive oil. Just a tiny bit of oregano. I just add a little bit, and then I just kind of this is a little bit of Italian I'm gonna add, just because I don't know how strong the Italian seasoning was that was already in the tomatoes. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of that, and then sugar. Just regular plain sugar. I'm going to add just a little pinch of that. Now I'm going to mix it up, and like I said, I don't measure anything. I just kind of add and then taste it, and then keep adding if I need to, or leave it be. I'm just going to pour it all into my quart-size mason jar. Put this inside the fridge so we can have it with our pizza later. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching this video, and if you end up making your own pizza dough and pizza sauce, please let me know down in the comments how it turned out for you, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe before you leave. Hit the bell so that you can be notified when I upload new videos, and I will see you in the next one.